All right, being back to that. So, may the sword be as terrible as Geburah. Okay? Geburah is the planetary sphere of Mars. All right? Mars, super warrior. Okay? Super warrior. All warrior energies, strong in Geburah. Okay? You are channeling that energy. Okay? That is the hand that holds the sword. Okay? Very important. It is the ideals of your higher self wielded by the might of Geburah. It's you bringing, just like this picture of Michael, he is bringing the high principles of his glorious self, and it is being wielded by the part of him that says, bring it on, motherfuckers. Here's my sword, and I'm going to show you and all your friends where I'm going to stick it. Some people are afraid of that kind of energy. It's time to get unafraid, because until you grow a spine, your nuts drop, you have some testicular fortitude, and your ovaries, clack like steel balls when you walk, women. You're of no use in the occult world of fighting darkness and sustaining and maintaining your higher self upon the earth. Okay? Terrible as Geburah and merciful as Hest. Hest is the left hand. Okay? It's not the left hand path, so knock that bullshit off. Okay? That is the hand of compassion. Now, I have some people who come up and they'd be like, well, but you should be compassionate to the reptiles. You should love them and show them love and hug them. And you know what? I'm being compassionate by ending their miserable fucking existence. Here's why. One, they don't have to get hurt. If all of them would just go away and leave us alone, guess what? They're doing it to themselves. I'm a rose with thorns. I protect my rose. You want to come smell my rose? That's fine. You want to come grab it and steal it away? You're getting some thorns in your hand. And as hard as you squeeze is as hard as my thorns go in your hand. The moment you let go, it's done. But it's up to you to figure that out. Those reptilians, they need that lesson. That's a powerful, hard love kind of lesson. I'm also being merciful because I don't need future generations to be molested by these reptilian scum suckers, Love is sometimes rough. People who think angels are all about light and love, they're right, but sometimes it's hard love, and sometimes it's brilliant, painful light, okay? This whole fluff bunny bullshit gotta end. It's gotta end, and that's the type of neo-paganism, just asinine, grab-ass behavior that's it's worthless. It doesn't get you anywhere, and it gets you hurt. It gets you attacked. It makes you into, dinner for something bigger, something badder, and for most of you, that's pretty much anything, okay? Anything. So, have that sword. May it be as brilliant as Tapareth, terrible as Geburah, and merciful as Hest. And guess what? That's all you. May you attain to your higher self. May you be terrible and formidable and scary as hell when you need to be. But may you also be merciful, kind, compassionate, thoughtful, wise. All these things go together to make a powerful human. Figure it out. Become it. Live it. Say it every day. Right now it's hard, but 2 weeks from now, it'll kind of make sense. And then pretty soon, you're not just saying it, you're living it. And there's a big difference. Okay? Here, let me read you something else. Let me find it. It's a big book. One of my favorites. Had this for a long time. Dog-eared and just been... Some people carry their Bible. I carry this. It's not so much a grimoire, but it's pretty close. Here's what happens when you start manifesting your highest ideals. Because much like the Illuminati, when they realize someone is messing with them, kind of what I think happened last night, when they realize that someone is awareness is increasing, like most of those people who have the lucid dream, the astral body experience, and then find the dark shadow people around them. These are things meant to keep you in place. So here's what happens when you start to idealize and manifest your highest ideals. The earth will send Bacchantes against you. The earth will send the temptress who assailed Samson and Solomon. Even the stones will rise up and hurl themselves at you. Hades will send its larvae and phantoms to attack you. So what is this saying? The Bacchantes, that's distraction, okay? That's Lindsay Lohan and her pretty little vajayjay. Believe me, if I had the chance, man, I would take Lindsay Lohan. She's hot, believe me, super hot. And the things I would do to her, wow. But it's all distraction. Who cares? Lindsay Lohan's in jail, great. Paris is down for drug, whatever. Who cares? These are the Bacchantes. This is go get drunk. This is go care about stupid entertainment news. This is, E! and Hollywood Story and all this shit that doesn't fucking matter. But they want you to concentrate on it because, go hit the bar scene. Go spend, $300 buying shots for all your friends. I'm not saying you shouldn't do this, because God knows I drink. God knows I'm a hedonist. All these things. I love the physical world. I'm a big partaker in the physical world, but I know when it's just full-on distraction. I see nothing wrong with drug use, but I see something terribly wrong with a bunch of idiots who all they do is sit around and smoke pot all day. All right, if all you're doing is trying to get high, then you're just going to stay low. Okay? Pot culture, fine, whatever. But seriously, get a job. Stop being lazy motherfuckers. Smoke pot here and there to relax and have the experience. But let's not immerse ourselves in, oh, dude, I'm stoner. It's stupid. And it keeps you stupid. And that's just, use it for what it is. But don't let your possessions possess you. Okay? That's the Bacchantes. All right? The temptress. The temptress of Samson and Solomon. Delilah. Believe me, I've had a bunch of those in my life. Tons of those. And it says that in here it says that a magician should never love a woman more than he loves his work. It's true. It's true. Because a magician, a warrior on the path, has to excel in their art, in their act, to be capable of loving something back. That's not to say you don't love someone and just pick your path over them. No. You have to be fully immersed in what you're doing in a balanced way. And in that way, the opposite or your chosen person can benefit fully from everything that you are. Okay? The stones will rise up and hurl themselves at you. Quite literally. as some things that happened last night. These are the physical. This is after the Bacchantes and the temptress don't work. Now we're going to have to kick it up a notch. Okay? Now we got some craziness going on. And now we got to manifest a little bit more to really scare you back into your hole and get you, maybe you want to go get drunk and laid and keep you there. So we're going to pick up things and hurl them at you. We're going to hurl a glass vase across the room. We're going to make all the drawers open and close. Okay? Lastly, Hades, which is just another place for doom and gloom, will send its larvae and phantoms to attack you. This is the shadow people, or these are the full Trans-Plutonian half manifestations. This is the Lizard King that I find in my bed, you know, okay? This is what they do. As a defense, you possess the divine word. The divine word is who you are and what you're doing, all right? You will possess the aura. That's your spiritual armor. That's your strengthened and fortified sphere of personal influence. The magical sword, we've talked about that. All right? The magnetic wand, we haven't talked about that yet, but we will get there. The consecrated water, which is holy water, but it's also something else. We'll get there too. The sacred fire, that's your spirit. That's the come at me, motherfuckers, and feel the flames. Okay? That's that fire rising. That's your warrior spirit. All right? But above all, the vigilant power of your invocation. That's your protection rituals. Do your protection rituals. Do them. I'm going to give you another one right now. Powerful one. Powerful one. I'm going to go through this one pretty fast. And I'll write it down on the blog. In the name of Michael, whom Jehovah decrees to command Satan. In the name of Gabriel, who Adonai decrees to command Beelzebub. In the name of Raphael, obey Elohim, thou Sachabael. By Samael Sabaoth. And by the name of Elohim Gabor. Ooh, I like Elohim Gabor. Lay down thy weapons, thou Arjamelech. By Zechariah and by Sakabel Melech. Submit to the power of Eloah, thy Sambagel. In the divine and human name of Shaddai, and by the power of Anael, of Adam and Shavah, thou Lilith, retire. Leave us in peace, thou Nemeth. By the holy Elohim, and by the power of Orphael, in the names and spirits of Kasael, Sakhateel, and Apiel, and Zerahiel. Turn back, thou Molech. There are no children here for you to devour. That is a powerful, powerful, commanding the archangels and spirits of the planetary realms to your aid. Basically, it is matching current for current the Kabbalistic energies, commanding and forcing into submission or full-on banishment of the Kolopian energies. Okay? The last line is so important. There, turn back, thou Molech. There are no children here for you to devour. In old Canaan religion, they gave their children to the god Moloech to be eaten. They literally sacrificed them. That's what happens at Bohemian Grove. This is saying we're not children. We are not the bitchy, snot-nosed, grab-ass, hair-pulling, manipulative, grubby little children of Zionist Israel. When Moses came down with his 10 Commandments or his full-on Kabbalic knowledge and saw these grubby little miscreants and then threw it down and had to go back up and get 10. Can you grubby little kids figure out 10 commandments? The answer is no, they didn't. So this is saying, turn back, Molech. We're not these children of Israel. We're not here to be devoured by you. We stand as higher self beings. Powerful. So, I'm done with my rant for today. We're okay. I took care of it. But I want others to have the strength to do so. Meditate on this. Get back to me.